Hey guys, I want to see if we're live. Hello everybody, I can start to see some of your messages. Let's see, I hope you guys can all see me okay, because sometimes the YouTube live gets inverted.
Yes.
Okay, good. So can we? Yeah, sounds good. Can you close that?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, great. All right. Um, so I hope you guys can hear me okay. Namo namaha, namaskaraha. Um, so this is, I hope it's kind of a good surprise for you guys that we are here again from the start. Hey guys, so we're doing our first live on Praveen Mohan Hindi channel, and here we have Richa Tripathi.
Hello,
He's-
namaskar.
Yes, she's the one that's leading the Hindi department. Now I know many of you will say, "Sir, please speak in Hindi," but I don't know Hindi, so this is kind of a real problem that we have. I hope I can learn Hindi very soon, guys. I hope to learn Hindi because we do get on a daily basis. We get uh, lots of requests to speak in Hindi and stuff, but unfortunately, I don't actually know Hindi.
I'm trying to teach him Hindi.
Yes. So she will be kind enough to say a few words in Hindi. She's the one dealing with the whole Hindi department. So all the complaints about the the voiceover, the edits, all that goes to her.
Someone is asking to turn the screen. Actually, we have some problem with the screen. We are coming.
No, that's not possible.
Yes, that's not.
Can we go on YouTube? Can you go on YouTube? You're just.
Yes.
It should be like this, actually.
Yes.
You should be able to watch it like this, guys. Turn your camera. Many people says it's not possible.
It's not possible in YouTube. It is not giving us any option to turn this.
No. They should be able to watch it like this, right? We're able to watch it like this. I don't understand this. Should we, if we turn it like this, we are on desktop. How can I turn my laptop? Okay, so we're having this issue. So look, I can turn it like this. Okay.
Let me try.
But this is a bigger issue. So see, obviously, guys, you should also try to come closer, Mom. So we'll try to fit into your stuff, but it's obviously going to be a bigger issue. Okay. See, recently, guys, we have noticed that Facebook, which is not a video platform, as a Facebook as a social connecting platform, actually does a much better job than YouTube on many levels, even on live. So anyway, I hope this solves some of you guys. It's a little bit inconvenient for us to sit together like this, but I hope this solves some of your issues. Now, this is the first time we have come on live, so I know you guys had a lot of questions, and Richa is going to ask. And feel free, Richa, if you want to talk in Hindi, feel free. I can understand most of this, I think.
ज़्यादातर लोग जो हैं आपके viewers, most of
Can
your
you
viewers.
speak louder?
Yes, most of your viewers, they want to know some personal stuff. They want to know about you. So my first question is, who is Sonia Mohan?
Yes, we get a lot of these questions saying that who is Sonia Mohan? I'm also still looking for this Sonia Mohan, guys. I don't know who it is.
Why you
Um,
never show your wife? Everyone wants to see her.
you can see if a lot of people Google and they say Praveen Mohan, there are pages coming up and it says Sonia Mohan. I've never met a Sonia Mohan. And now you can even find pictures. I feel sorry for that girl that comes as my wife. I'm really sorry. I don't know how they even took a random picture and they posted it as Praveen Mohan's wife, but she's not my wife. So there are lots of people who also make videos about me saying that, oh, this is Praveen Mohan, this is his wife, etc., etc. 99% of this is false, I think. And and many of you think that I actually live in Bangalore also. That's not also not true. Okay. But me being me, I would like to think that Praveen Mohan himself is just an ant that's riding on an elephant called ancient culture. Okay. So the elephant is moving at a giant pace, right? It's like a juggernaut going through. The culture of India is so strong that it'll ride. And you can say, oh, look, that ant is moving so fast, but it's only because I'm riding on that elephant. So Praveen Mohan himself doesn't have, any actual value. So I rarely talk about my personal life. I don't think I ever do. I don't think there should be any reason also to talk about that. So it's only my work. If anything interests you, it'll be the work of our ancient builders. Okay. Did you have any other question about
Yes,
that?
I about your personal life, no, but we have many questions actually. People are asking that why you are not talking about Gyanvapi. What is your opinion about it, and will you make any video?
Okay. See, guys, I think this interview is a trap.
Yes.
This is a trap because I don't come live, I don't give any interviews. I think now I'm being trapped in my own space. So, namaste, many people are saying namaste. So, about the Gyan Vapi, I know that it's all over the news, even though, I don't actually, I only watch the news through social media. I don't have a cable connection or something like that. I myself, many people did approach me for giving interviews about this Jan Wapi case. I don't, I would like to find the truth rather than just take a side and make guesses. This is the logical thing that we should all do. If somebody gives me access to Jan Wapi, and if they give me the time and if they allow me to, you know, examine it, I can give you an objective result. I mean, we all know that there are many structures built on ancient Hindu temples. This is a fact. But we don't know for a fact that underneath every mosque there would be a temple. We don't know that for a fact also.
Um,
Sorry, guys, I'm getting a call.
So, what do you think that whatever they have found inside, is it a shivling according to you, or do you think it is a fountain? What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I would like not to form an opinion before I know all the facts. So at this point, I would like to say that I don't know. And if I ever get a chance, I would find out. But without knowing, what's actually inside, it's not a good idea to form an opinion. If they allow me, and look, guys, when I went to Qutub Minar, I went. Actually, even though I made the video in 2017, I was roaming around Qutub Minar in 2015, 14. I was researching it, and when I made that video, there was not a whole lot of buzz created around it. But now, Qutub Minar, people realize that, oh, there is something to it. There's a lot of evidence showing that, Qutub Minar was built with a different background. So I don't actually try to catch the trend. I'm not really, I don't say, okay, Gyan Wapi is really hot. Now let's make a video and maybe make some money out of it. I don't actually think about things like that. Um, that's how I make Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar videos, because I went there, I researched it. I tried to give you, the best evidence as possible. So I cannot form an opinion. It won't be right because ultimately, I believe the truth will triumph. So if we get an opportunity, we can examine it and we can give you the objective facts. So
My next question is in our Hindi channel, in Hindi videos, most of the videos, whenever you show a temple, people are claiming that all the Hindu temples were Buddhist stupa. Is it true?
I don't think that would be true. There is a lot of, you know, see, in India, religion, politics, and everyday life gets mixed together. This is very normal, and this is a problem because we're not able to state history as it is because it's mixed with everyday life. When we say, see, this is where I'm coming from. When I say, look, Qutub Minar has all these Hindu structures, I'm pointing out the history. But people point out, look, people will fight because of this. There's going to be social issue because we're not able to separate history and other aspects, for example, politics and everyday social life. Um, and the same ideology is also brought in somehow, saying that no, there are no Hindu structures. There are only original Buddhist structures that were converted into Hinduism, which cannot be true. I'm sure it may be true in very rare cases because Hinduism actually accepts Buddhism very, very much. Because I was just in the next video on my English channel, you'll see actually a large-scale Buddha statue in a Hindu temple. So the point is, Buddha was born approximately, let's say, 500 BC. Okay, but even if you take a very conservative estimate of Rig Veda, very conservative, so that will be around 1500 BC. That is 1,000 years before the birth of Buddha. So it cannot be possible that Buddhist structures came first and then Hindu structures later on converted the Buddhist structure. So that's just not possible chronologically. And if you look at the life of Buddha himself, it's Siddhartha Gautama. He himself takes the name from another sage by the name of Gautama. Okay, so Gautama was a Hindu sage and Hindu sage, and he takes that name. I can talk a lot about Buddha himself. I mean, no doubt, Buddha is a great enlightened being. And see, if you read history books, Buddha actually actively resisted the idea that there are so many Vedic rituals in everyday life. If you read Hindu history books, you'll see that Buddha was actually fighting against a lot of these rituals. And these are Hindu rituals. So he can only fight those rituals if those rituals have been deep rooted in the society already. So it's just impossible that all the original structures were actually Buddhist. And then later on, they were converted into Hinduism. And there was a lot of inscription evidence also. So if you take the Brihadiswara temple, which is 1,000 years old, this was built by the great king Rajaraja Chola. And the inscriptions show very clearly how the linga was set up, what kind of rituals have to be performed on that linga, who's the deity, who donated the bronze idols, etc., etc. So it's impossible that all the Hindu temples were originally Buddhist temples. It may be helpful in pushing a political agenda, but it's just impossible from a historical perspective. Okay.
Got this. In your last live, which was on Facebook, You were telling us about the connection of Hinduism with science.
Yes.
We want to know more about it. Can you just tell us in detail?
Yes. See, guys, because because Hinduism is a very ancient religion. A lot of people confuse this with other religions like Christianity or Islam or the newer religions. Okay, but Hinduism, you should kind of think of Hinduism like, the Egyptian religion or the ancient Greek religion. You should not think of it as a bunch of people always compare it with Islam or Christianity, but these are much, much newer. Hinduism is a very ancient religion where there was no difference between religion and science. They were all, that's why we call it a kind of just a path. That's why they call Dharma as just a path, not as actually a strict religion. You can not go to a temple for 50 years and you can still be a Hindu. Okay, Hinduism is not going to come and catch you and say, look, you never visited a temple. We don't have a social system like that. So you have to understand that Hinduism is a very ancient religion, and they had to learn all these science as a part of the religion itself. They have to learn it. So everything that you can also see this in other ancient religions. For example, in if you read Greeks, if you look at how Egyptians looked at astronomy, it was all intertwined. And of course, other people like Mayas, for example, they intertwined astronomy with religion completely. But it's very scientific, and I can give you an example of this. You will find intertwined nagas in ancient carvings in many temples. You will find intertwined nagas, and I made a video where I actually recreated those intertwinings, and each of them created a set of knots, okay, like the actual knot. And these are very advanced knots. I've shown many different knots in that video by recreating the carvings. That's just one example, because when ancient sculptors did that, they were actually trying to teach us to learn new knots. Okay, so if you take your kids to like a Boy Scout or Scouts and Guides training, the kids will be taught about various knots. And this is what the ancient builders were trying to teach us. So this is basically science that they were passing through by putting it on stones. So, and there are lots, medical technology. I did another video about Madanikas. Again, the science will be intertwined with spirituality, because there's no reason why it should separate. Even if you read, for example, Newton, Sir Isaac Newton, who discovered gravity, he actually openly talks about God as a part, not separately, in his, I think it's called Principia Mathematica or something like this. In this book, he talks about God, because there should be no separation. And this separation started recently, about, in like 2 or 3 centuries. Okay, did I answer your question about the science?
Actually, I wanted to know more about science. You are telling us, and this is what everyone wants from you. They want to get more knowledge. They want to know what you think about it, about Hinduism and science.
Yes.
So,
So we people often, when we discuss in terms of astronomy, the thing is, if you ask today, if you ask a high school boy or a girl, which is the largest planet in our solar system, they would probably not know unless they just studied that book. But if you read ancient Sanskrit texts, it's very clear. That's why we called it Guru, right? Guru, that itself means Lord. So all these things, guys. So when we talk about Surya Bhagwan, this is the sun god, right? So why is the sun god riding, why is the sun god riding 7 horses? Why are his wives called by these names? Who are the wives?
Sandhya and
Chaya.
Chaya.
Yeah, Sandhya and Chaya. So why are the son's wives called Sandhya and Chaya? All these are basically hints to understanding science. We can go on in every field because back then there was no separation between science and religion. Okay.
Actually, you already cleared that this is your official channel, but still we are getting comments that someone has hijacked your channel. We are using your videos
Yes.
just to get money. So please make this clear that this is your official channel and why you started a Hindi channel. You already had an English channel. You were getting views, subscribers, everything.
Yes.
Why you started a Hindi channel?
Um, well, first of all, like she always says that we always get comments. And every week she will come to me and she'll say, "Look, can you come live and you explain that this is your official Hindi channel?" But I never did for more than a year now, I think, right?
I'm forcing you since you started the channel.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. More than a year, I never appeared. Only now, see, mostly guys, because I live in Chennai and the Hindi department operates from UP. Only now I got the opportunity that we both could sit together because otherwise we didn't get a chance to sit together and make this live. So this is the reason why we just couldn't confirm. I guess it's hard for me. And again, guys, I apologize for not speaking in Hindi because in my mind, it doesn't make any sense to come on a Hindi channel and just speak in English. Okay, so it's kind of pointless, and I was very reluctant to do it because I should speak in Hindi in the Hindi channel. And now that she's here, she's basically forced me to, come online because many people think that somebody is using all my videos. This is the first point. And the second point that she's asking me is that why did you make a Hindi channel? And she knows this very well because she was also instrumental in this. And she used to come before, way before we started the Hindi channel 2 years ago. And she used to tell me, "Look, I like your videos. I was showing your videos to, my uncle, but my uncle doesn't understand Hindi. I'm sorry, my uncle doesn't understand English. Okay, so can you please make the video in Hindi?" And we got requests like this almost every day. We started to get requests like, "Can you please make it in Hindi?" We also get in other languages, by the way.
Telugu?
Yeah, we now have Telugu, we now have Tamil. There's a Russian channel. That's not done by me, but somebody asked me, "Can I do it in Russian?" And I said, "Fine." And they're managing that channel completely independently of me. So to reach more people, to what we're basically trying to do in Praveen Mohan Hindi, English, etc., is to just spread the knowledge about the ancient culture, especially of India. I'm actually quite interested in ancient culture around the world, but now I moved back to India around 2015, 2016, after living in the United States for 15 years. So but I would like to do a majority of work in India, and I would like, we have more than 1 billion people in India, and I would like to reach all of them. And this is why we started the Hindi channel. Because there may be some person working remotely in India that doesn't understand English, and he may like to listen to this and watch this video in Hindi. Okay, so we're gonna that's how it started. So that's why we're doing this in Hindi. I think maybe more than 50%. How many people speak Hindi? Lots of people, I think.
Lots of people.
I don't know the numbers, guys, but see the I should have learned Hindi by now, but unfortunately, I just keep putting it away. And I live very comfortably in Chennai, where most people don't speak Hindi, so I don't have any inconveniences of it. But now I think I should learn Hindi. Hopefully, I can learn it soon. Okay.
I will try to reach you.
Okay. Did you have any other questions?
No, I don't have any other questions, but maybe they are asking in live. If you want, you can.
Never.
Never.
So I should speak something in Hindi. What should I say? I don't know what it is.
Some movie dialogue.
No.
No.
Never.
Show the movie.
I visited the Thousand Pillar Temple, Warangal Ramappa Temple after you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Can we mimic advanced ancient tools? I tried unsuccessfully. I will say it's not successful. We tried to set up a lab to do a lot of work. You only do some of you can. I only succeeded in some parts of this, guys. I couldn't finish this. I would like to replicate many of the ancient tools and weapons that are shown in ancient texts and carvings, but it's gonna. I hope we can get to that level. By the way.
We need more videos from North.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. One thing that we do hear a lot is that we need more videos from North India. Okay. I will try. I will try to put more videos from North India. We will try to definitely will try to show you some good videos from North India. Okay. I hope to do it soon. Okay. What else, guys? I think I've spent 25 minutes of your valuable time. I hope it was of some value to you. I hope it cleared some of the questions that you had in your mind. Hopefully by next year, if we do another live, hopefully I can speak in Hindi. It's a little bit ambitious, but I'll try to do it. Okay. So dhanyawadaha, namo namaha, and
It was really valuable for Hindi channel. And thank you
yes.
for accepting my request to do this live.
Yes, thank you, Richa. So everybody, this is Richa Tripathi. All the credit goes to her. As you can see, I don't speak much or any Hindi, and she's been able to, manage the channel very effectively and get more than 300,000 or 3 lakh subscribers in just about a year, which is a phenomenal achievement. So she's been heading that.
Actually, thank you to the viewers. They are giving us views and more subscribers. Yes. Thank you for giving us 310K subscribers.
Yes, I should thank you guys. As much as she has helped, it doesn't come without your support. So every like you gave, every share you guys made was really valuable. And I hope you can continue to support our work. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Bye.